Hey guys, it's Tim, and I gotta say thank you for helping us get to almost 19,000 subscribers. But before I do this video, before you guys watch it, I gotta give one special shout out to Robert Cathy. Robert actually gave me the idea for this video earlier in the week in one of our live streams, so I want to say thank you. Now, if you guys do end up liking this video, let me know in the comments below and give it one of them thumbs up. Because if I see that you guys really like this video, then I'm going to do more like this. The ultimate goal is to make this an actual series where I talk the history of different angles and different wrestlers in professional wrestling. So enough with all that, let's get going and let's see what you guys think of this video, The History of Broken Matt Hardy. The Hardy Boys have returned to the WWE, claiming the Raw Tag Team Championships, but they didn't come with their broken gimmick. Many fans want to see them be the Broken Hardys in WWE, but I know there are also many fans who may not know what the broken gimmick is, so here is a brief history lesson on Matt and Jeff Hardy, or Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. Matt Hardy has been in professional wrestling for over 20 years. Most notable as a tag team with his brother Jeff in the WWE. Matt was always in the shadow of his younger brother Jeff, but in 2016 that all changed when Matt took a huge risk and changed everything we knew about Matthew Moore Hardy. In early 2016, Matt was in the main event title picture in TNA. Matt had won the title from EC3 and lost it to Drew Galloway. After fighting for the title, Matt began a feud with his brother Jeff. On the April 16th edition of Impact, Matt and Jeff competed in a no disqualification match that ended in a no contest, and Matt had to be taken to the hospital on a stretcher. Over the next month, Jeff was attacked by a man who was dressed as his alter ego Willow, and Matt was revealed to be the attacker. Over the next following weeks, Matt would debut a new persona of him being a broken man with parts of his hair bleached blonde along with a strange British-like accent, blaming Jeff for causing this and trying to delete Matt and make him obsolete. Matt then began calling Jeff Brother Nero, as Nero is Jeff's real middle name. On June 12th, the two had a Full Metal Mayhem match at Slammiversary where Jeff did defeat Matt. The two then had a 6 Sides of Steel match on June 21st where Matt once again was defeated by his brother Jeff. This then led Matt to challenge Jeff to one final battle that would put the whole Hardy brand on the line. The winner would become the sole owner of the Hardy brand, and it was to take place at their home in Cameron, North Carolina. On July 5th, a special aired called The Final Deletion. The special was filmed entirely at the Hardy compound and was like anything we had seen in wrestling before. In this special, we learned that Matt had started referring to his wife Rebby as Queen Rebecca and his 1-year-old son Maxwell as King Maxwell. We also met Matt's gardener Senior Benjamin, who Matt ordered to prepare the battleground for massacre. We see Jeff in his home playing guitar as a drone appears to be spying on him. A hologram of Matt then appears from the drone as Matt challenges Jeff to show up for battle. The battle took place at night in a ring on Matt's compound where ladders and chairs were used. Jeff also performed a swanton bomb off of a tree, and then the two also shot fireworks at one another. The match did end when Jeff climbed to the top of a structure that looked like the Hardys logo, and Matt set the structure on fire, causing Jeff to fall off. Matt then pinned Jeff to win, and Jeff was now forced to be known solely as Brother Nero. Over the next month, the Broken Matt Hardy gimmick began to grow in popularity and turned Matt organically from a heel into a babyface. The Broken Hardys then earned a shot at the DK for the TNA Tag Team Championships and challenged the DK to a match at the Hardy compound that would be known as Delete or Decay. During Delete or Decay, Jeff sacrificed himself for his brother, allowing Matt to stop Rosemary from abducting his son, King Maxwell. At Bound for Glory in October, the Hardys faced Decay yet again in what they called the Great War. The Great War saw both teams fight around ringside, backstage, and throughout the backlot of Universal Studios, where the Hardys would ultimately win and become the new TNA Tag Team Champions. The Hardys would also then successfully defend their titles against the DCC before issuing an open challenge to any team in time or space. On December 15th, a special aired titled Total Nonstop Deletion, where they competed in a Tag Team Apocalypto match where many teams, including the Rock and Roll Express, would try to take on the Hardys for their titles. During the Tag Team Apocalypto, Brother Nero hit Crazy Steve of the Decay with a twist of fate, who then fell into a volcano and was shot into the sky, landing in the ring. Matt then covered Crazy Steve for the win to retain the tag titles. In January, Matt declared that he and Brother Nero would go on an expedition of gold, traveling all over the world, defeating teams for their tag team championships. The Hardys did win a few around the country before announcing on February 27, 2017, that they would both be leaving TNA. Back in December, while still in TNA, Matt and Jeff actually challenged the Young Bucks for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships, and shortly after leaving TNA, they did appear in Ring of Honor, defeating the Bucks for the ROH tag titles. This then led to some controversy between the Hardys and TNA, who by this time was now known solely as Impact Wrestling, where Impact told Matt that they could not use the broken gimmick on television as they believed they owned the rights to the gimmick, whereas Matt felt like he owned the rights. Despite this, the Hardys would go on to feud with the Bucks over the tag team titles in Ring of Honor for the next month, ultimately losing the Ring of Honor tag team titles to the Young Bucks at Supercard of Honor on April 1st. The next night, the Hardys would make their surprise return to the WWE at WrestleMania 33, defeating 3 other teams in a ladder match to become the Raw Tag Team Champions. Unfortunately, the Hardys did return to the WWE without their broken gimmick, and the WWE is now trying to help Matt and Jeff get the gimmick from Impact Wrestling to use on WWE television. A deal looks to have been made this week between WWE and Impact Wrestling, so it could just be a matter of time before we do see Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero in the WWE.